मतलब क्या सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सही किया या गलत किया?
मैं कहता हूं सुप्रीम कोर्ट कर सकता है, डिक्लेरेशन दे सकता है ओनली इफ इट हैज अरीजन आउट ऑफ इलेक्शन ट्रिब्यूनल. अपील फ्रॉम द डिसीजन ऑफ द इलेक्शन ट्रिब्यूनल, इट लाइज टू द सुप्रीम कोर्ट.
Please refer to that provision of the Election Act or ROPA which says 62(1)(f) can entail a lifetime disqualification. वो कहाँ लिखा है?
मैं आगे आ रहा हूँ, मैं अभी नहीं आया. आगे पावर ऑफ ट्रिब्यूनल है which says that
where is that section?
आपके आर्ग्यूमेंट के मुताबिक तो फिर ट्रिब्यूनल ही कर सकता था ना. तो फिर आपके आर्ग्यूमेंट तो म्यूचुअली डिस्ट्रक्टिव नहीं है. व्हाट यू आर एक्चुअली ट्राइंग टू आर्ग्यू, मतलब क्या सुप्रीम कोर्ट ने सही किया या गलत किया?
मैं कहता हूं सुप्रीम कोर्ट कर सकता है, डिक्लेरेशन दे सकता है ओनली इफ इट हैज अरीजन आउट ऑफ इलेक्शन ट्रिब्यूनल.
ठीक है,
कैन नॉट गिव डिक्लेरेशन ऑन इट्स ओन.
हाँ, तो ये
फिर तो आप you are not supporting Samula Baloch. Then you are not supporting Samula Baloch.
To some extent I am, because in most of the cases disqualification arose out of election tribunal. In some cases they arose out of writ jurisdiction. In some cases they arose out of pre-election dispute.
You are only supporting those.
I am only supporting those cases where they have gone through the trial.
Okay, ठीक है. I got
they
the
have
point.
recorded evidence.
got that point.
I got the point. ठीक है.
तो आप कहते हैं कि प्री इलेक्शन
चेंज
वो नहीं आ सकते.
वो नहीं आ सकते because there is no evidence recorded.
वो
तो
वैसे
सिर्फ लिमिटेड हो गया ना, सिर्फ इलेक्शन ट्राइब्यूनल से जो अराइज कर रहा है.
My lord.
अब हम ड्यूरेशन की बात करते हैं.
पहले बस ये क्लैरिटी आ गई ना, इसीलिए पूछा था आपसे कि जरा वो आर्गुमेंट कुछ
तो मैं इसमें सेक्शन 64 में पावर ऑफ द ट्रिब्यूनल है. इट हैज ऑल द पावर ऑफ अ सिविल कोर्ट.
ये वो ठीक है. I got it now.
अब आगे मैं सिर्फ ये दिखा दूं ग्राउंड्स फॉर डिक्लेयरिंग इलेक्शन ऑफ रिटर्न्ड कैंडिडेट वॉइड. दैट इज अंडर सेक्शन 68. व्हाट एन इलेक्शन ट्रिब्यूनल कैन डू.
68 of ROPA.
That is section 68. The tribunal shall declare the election of the returned candidate to be void if it is satisfied that the nomination of the returned candidate was invalid, the returned candidate was not on the nomination day qualified for or disqualified from being elected as a member.
Wait a minute. On the date of submission of nomination paper, he was not qualified.
Yes.
So it means before presenting the papers, there must be some declaration that the person was not qualified.
My lord.
And in result thereof, his nomination papers should have been rejected straight away.
That can only happen.
That can happen at the first stage when the nomination papers are submitted.
That is also my argument.
And secondly, after election, post-election,
yes,
the tribunal can de-seat the candidate on the basis that prior to election you were disqualified.
That is my second argument when I'll distinguish between Article 62 and Article 63.
My question is whether under 62, whether somebody can be disqualified. Or 62 says if somebody is earlier disqualified, so his paper should be rejected.
He has to be earlier qualified on the date of the nomination paper.
So 62 does not clearly say that the person who is scrutinizing the documents has the power to disqualify somebody.
The date is the nomination date.
And we've understood that point.
My lord.
If I can just re-articulate my colleague's question. This 68, I've just run through it.
My lord.
It talks about disqualification.
My lord.
The nomination paper aapne diya. I'm the returning officer or the election commission or the election tribunal. I say you're disqualified for you're 24 years of age, for instance. You can't contest election. You are a bankrupt. You can't contest election. You have not paid your bijli ka bill. You have not contested. You're not a graduate, etc., etc., etc. This paper gets rejected. Where is the power of the commission or the tribunal to say that you're disqualified for life? The next election comes along, you are disqualified in this election, you again present your paper. I again look at your papers, and again I find, no, you are not qualified for these reasons. How an earlier disqualification, suppose now I'm 25 years of age, suppose I filed 24, naturally I can't contest elections. Or I'm a bankrupt, now I'm not a bankrupt, or I'm a loan defaulter, I've repaid the entire loan, or I've not paid my electricity bill, I've repaid everything. So that will not travel through. Where is section 68 say that once disqualified, you're disqualified for life? Where is that provision? That provision has only been inserted by Samiullah Baloch.
That's what I'm saying, that for the time being, I am just arguing on one point, that is who can give the declaration of
We
disqualification.
agree with you.
First,
There is no dispute
the
on
second
that.
thing is to answer my Lord's question, I have to create a distinction between 62 and 63.